team work this year, we want to highlight 4 projects that we are proud of, starting with an idea that originated in Ecuador.
While on a study abroad trip to Quito, Ecuador, a few of our Enactus team members volunteered with nonprofits and saw a need for local artisans to sell their products in a more profitable way. Seeing the roadblock to success for these Ecuadorian artisans, our students started thinking about all the other international nonprofits and individuals who were unable to make an income.
Our solution was creating one place for the international artisans to sell their goods and to educate the U.S. about global needs. Our goal was to partner with organizations that make the world a better place by inspiring these individuals to sell their goods in order to build better lives and sustainable businesses.
So, on a bright, cold November day, 19 international and 4 local organizations came to Cornerstone's campus for the first annual International Artisan Market, a craft fair to change the world.
Much of the marketing was done by our Enactus team members. We distributed flyers and yard signs throughout the community, created LinkedIn posts, and had an informative Facebook event page which reached 949.
We also utilized a local Grand Rapids radio station with nearly 160,000 weekly listeners. They mentioned the event 5 times every day, with bonus announcements overnight and on the weekend, sending more than 400 customers our way. During the 8 hours the market was open, our 35 volunteers ran booths and aided customers as they shopped for beautiful crafts and unique gifts.
Some of the organizations present at the market were Microgive, Casa de Esperanza, and Night of Nets, along with organizations selling crafts from countries like Ecuador, Ukraine, and Jordan.
The International Artisan Market helped inspire individuals, businesses, and communities in Grand Rapids and around the world. The total sales was over $6,800. This money was sent back to the artisans and used to help expand the impact of their organizations.
Our second global project, Microgive, hosted a booth at the market where they sold African products and in just under $400, they went directly to start a new microloan. Microgive is a microfinancing project that works to benefit global communities, economies, and provide opportunities for global small businesses through fundraising activities.
We are working with partners worldwide, whose mission is combining a global network, a proven model, and a foundation of faith. We're working to end poverty in all parts of the world.
Partners Worldwide realizes that there is not any one thing that eliminates poverty. It takes a comprehensive system of support based in local communities. They believe that there are 4 strategic activities that help individuals start and grow sustainable businesses that make a way for a flourishing community: training, access to capital, mentoring, and advocacy.
The Hope and Life Holistic Health Institute, or INSHIP, is a local community institution within Partners Worldwide. INSHIP is a microfinance organization operating in the Ivory Coast.
Their goal is to share God's love and give hope to the poor through training, mentoring, and financial services to start or expand micro-enterprises.
The leadership is composed of business owners and church leaders who seek to address the needs of their countrymen. They accomplish this through agriculture, business training, as well as evangelism, which happens through their relationships formed organically through the work of INSHIP.
Through this microfinance program, INSHIP strives to train their clients with practical business skills, offer access to affordable loans, and give them opportunities to network with other business professionals so that they can negotiate for a better business environment in the Ivory Coast.
We love this partnership because not only are we able to fundraise and help new entrepreneurs, but through the training that Partners Worldwide offers, businesses are successful.
We are working with Madar, who runs INSHIP, and hold regular Skype meetings to discuss the progress of their organization and what our money is being used for.
This year, Microgive raised a total of $776 through a variety of events. This included selling hot chocolate on a soccer field to Chile fans, selling African merchandise at the International Artisan Market, and a generous donation from one of our faculty members.
Last year, we presented on Stella, a Kenyan businesswoman who wanted to open her own thrift store. We have received word that through the help of a microloan, her business is a success. She has even added charcoal and vegetable stock to her inventory in order to boost her income. She says that the loan has made her believe that there is a bright future ahead for her and her daughter.
Stella has already paid back over 40% of her loan and is working towards applying for another one so she can move to Bet Central Market area where her business will thrive even more. This is a dream she hopes to accomplish by the end of 2016.
Another organization represented at the International Artisan Market was Casa de Esperanza, or House of Hope.
Casa de Esperanza is a faith-based organization that seeks to bring hope to those in need in a country of Honduras. They accomplish this by promoting self-sufficiency and spiritual growth through supporting housing, training and skills development, as well as providing medical, dental, and construction services.
Our Enactus team was able to support this ministry in 3 different ways this year. First, we were able to help them set up a booth at the International Artisan Market, where they raised over $575 in just 8 hours.
With the money raised, they hope to fund a carpentry program for orphaned high school-age boys in Honduras. This will allow the boys to learn technical skills so that they can become self-sustainable and provide for their families in the future.
Second, Casa de Esperanza was one of the 12 organizations represented at our 6th annual social media seminar hosted on Cornerstone's campus.
At this seminar, we invited nonprofits and small businesses from the Grand Rapids area to learn from Cornerstone students and outside professionals on how to use social media effectively.
During the sessions, our team used a mix of instructional time and student-led breakout discussions to examine a variety of specific social media tools. Organizations were given one-on-one assistance on how to start or improve their social media accounts.
Let's hear from Lori DeWitt, founder and president of Casa de Esperanza, on her experience at the social media seminars.
It really opened our eyes to the amount of communication we could inquiry. In the past, we have relied mostly on newsletters, emails to our supporters. This way we can, like twice a week, send out a Facebook posting where I can keep supporters informed of what's happening in Honduras, fundraisers that CASA is doing here in the States, and just to keep people updated to know that we're very busy all the time, and when the time comes to ask for money for support, I think we're willing to do so.
Third, one of our Enactus team members served as Casa de Esperanza's intern, where she helped to create a Facebook page in October of 2015. Today, the page is up to 276 likes. Their largest page reach has been 1,452 people. Their largest organic reach has been 1,038 people.
Our final global project, also represented at the market, sought to help expand the impact of the Night of Nets program. But more importantly, we want to stop the spread of malaria in sub-Saharan Africa.
Malaria still takes the lives of about 1,500 children in Africa each night.
The solution?
Sleeping under a bed net.
Night of Nets is a campaign started by one of Cornerstone staff members and a group of athletes.
The idea is simple. Pick an athletic event where a net is involved and ask sports fans for a $6 donation to purchase a bed net, which will then be distributed by World Vision and Jubilee Ministries.
Last year, we presented on how our team was able to raise awareness for Night of Nets on social media by starting a Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter account.
We have posted at least once every 10 days since September 2015 on all accounts, which has increased our following tremendously.
In the last 6 months, the Facebook page has gained 160 new likes. This brings our current total reach to 360 people.
Our largest unpaid organic reach has been 1,634 people, and our largest paid reach has been 4,315 people.
On average, photo posts reach 434 people and link posts reach 418 people. Let's hear what Night of Nets founder Chip Huber has to say about the impact Enactus had on the campaign.
Their social media involvement with our Night of Nets campaign has been really strategic for us. It's helped us get the word out to people who would have never, I don't think, been familiar with Night of Nets before. It's allowed us to connect with some new schools and to get them involved on a partner level. I think it's also served as a great tool to make people who've already been involved aware of the impact that the Night of Nets campaign has really had.
We are thrilled to have been able to contribute to the overall success of Night of Nets, which has raised over $50,000 across all event platforms, providing over 9,000 bed nets to help protect African people from mosquitoes and the risk of contracting malaria.
As part of my involvement with Night of Nets, I was able to attend a United Nations Foundation conference in Washington, D.C. During the week, we met with senators and representatives, including Michigan Senator Debbie Stephan, to encourage funding to help end malaria globally. This was an opportunity for our team to connect with the UN Sustainable Development Goals.
Next, we are creating a strategic plan to increase social media following and update the official Night of Nets website. We also assisted with the second annual Night of Nets 5K that happened this spring. Over 200 people ran.
As an Enactus team, we saw opportunity in each one of our projects, and we're determined to impact each person in meaningful ways. Our team has grown, dedicated many hours, and helped countless people in our community. We are proud yet humbled by our experiences.
Next year, we plan to continue to grow the size of our team as well as the impact we have in our community and around the world. We've already recruited new Enactus members for next year.
We have established new projects, such as our partnership with Link, a community development organization. This spring, we hosted a social media training for 15 of their small business partners.
This was exciting because it took a curriculum that our team previously created for other projects and allowed us to use it in a new, successful context.
We also have current projects which we plan to continue next year, such as our partnership with InShop and Night of Nets. I am also the project leader for the second annual International Artisan Market to be held in November of 2016.
We forged new relationships, pursued new populations in need, and improved lives economically, socially, and environmentally sustainable ways.
We hope we've been able to show you what Cornerstone University Enactus has the opportunity to do in Grand Rapids, Michigan, and around the world.
We'll now open the floor for questions. Thank you.